The industry is hard because there's a lot of abrasion. So what used to happen when the metal would distort, the paint would just fracture. Once the surface is broken and fractured, the elements get in behind the paint, and that's just our major issues. And everyone's come in here and sold us their paint, but as soon as they had an issue going through, oh, we're out of here. And I think you guys, to be honest, like, it's a product that stood up, and you know what, we've seen a lot of paint. My name is Paul Baker. I'm the General Manager of Gorski. We are a family-owned business. We have 2 sites in Melbourne, 1 in Yatala in Queensland.
Gorski, one of the biggest manufacturers, especially over this side of town. They're timber bodies, all hardox, very heavy duty. They're constant improvement and they're going places.
We went to Sherwin-Williams with the scope of our issues and the industry issues, and it's not a traditional paint process because there's a large amount of movement in what we do, and there's a large amount of movement in the sheets. There's different climates, there's abrasion. So we went looking for marginal gains, and with that, the guys between Sherwin-Williams and VRS, they worked with us closely, and for a change, they listened.
When we first met Paul, Jeremy, Tim and Jay, they pointed out quite clearly that the problem they were having was delamination, severe chipping, and yeah, it was just making their good engineering not look so good in quite a short amount of time. So they were after something that was going to give them a lot more longevity, keep the gloss and do what it's supposed to do, be a protective coating.
So everyone does lab testing, controlled environment. We put it in a real world environment.
Gorski have their own standards that they work to, and they are very severe and harsh because that's what the bodies are working in, harsh conditions, and some of the testing they were doing, even I was a little bit apprehensive.
Made mock sides of trucks, sprayed, sandblasted, let them sit for 6 months or 6 weeks sometimes, and then we go out and throw a rock at it, hit it with a piece of steel.
So at the back of Gorski is a garden distribution of pebbles and rocks, and so one of the first tests they did was grab a scoop full of that on a front loader and drop it from a great height on the side of our timber body, just to see if it held up, and that's pretty much where we started from there.
And over the period of time as the paint cured, we found between other brands and Valspar, the Valspar kept the shine, didn't chip as much, become hard wearing. At one stage we even threw stains at it with the front end loader, and it all just held on and done what it was supposed to do. So I think in February 2024, we made the full move across to Valspar and haven't looked back since.
The good thing about the products that Gorski picked was a polyurethane primer with a polyurethane top coat. So they work very well together. They use the same hardener, the same thinners, and because it's a PU product, it's got a bit of give too, so it's not going to shatter, which is what creates that creep that they've been getting previously.
The guys, to their credit, took it on, listened, and we've seen great success. We've seen our volumes of paint used drop, our quality improve. The process has sped up so we can push more through the facility.
We found they come in and kept supporting us and showing us different ways to enhance the products, to speed a process up and get the right finish at the right micron, so when it goes out the door we know it's right and it's fit for purpose.
I think we've got to win by having it, purely because they've got it right, and with that there is gains by using Valspar.